Dude, this is the biggest truck that we have ever brought to the Ironclad's Mountain Trail.
We've got some snow on the ground and 11,000 pounds of metal, so this isn't all gonna be easy.
And what do you say? Let's take the absolute hardest line over the boulders and the Razor Rocks.
I don't think we have any choice. Feels like we're keeping pretty good traction. Oh my God.
I'm sliding! I'm sliding!
That's ridiculous. What? So the hope was to come up here and find some snow.
Yeah,
There's a wee bit.
a little bit.
We've had an epic bad snow year here in Colorado. This is one of the worst snow years
Ever.
in Colorado.
Well, as far as I remember, dude.
Yeah, ever. So it's a little tough to find it, but there's a bit, enough that there's a
Ooh!
little traction. So at the moment I'm in 4-low, but I don't have my rear locker kicked on. So I just kicked that on now. Listen,
Oh, it's helping.
we got a lot of mass here, Andre. How much does this truck weigh?
About 11,000 pounds.
Only?
Yes.
Yeah, solid axles, rear locker, obviously four-wheel drive, 46-inch tires, so there's a lot going for it. But that 11,000 pounds is a factor. Gravity
Yes.
works hard on this truck. But we're digging through and finding some traction.
And this truck is really wide also.
It is, yeah. We're pretty limited on our line choice, obviously. Roman said it's okay if we rub some trees.
Okay.
But I'll try not to.
It's a little bit of bumpy.
Yeah,
These tires are really good.
we're getting a little bit of axle hop. Obviously, leaf springs.
Yeah.
But the steps are almost easier than just the snowy hill
I
itself.
know, the steps I didn't even feel.
No.
This being an original military truck, it didn't come with this wheel or this locking front hub. This is custom work by Boyce, and in order to make sure that the front axle is actually engaged, you have to go from free to 4x4 lock, like an old school pickup truck. And this actually helps on the highway, a little bit less drag when we're driving just a normal two-wheel drive. And then when you get to an off-road area like this, just flip the hub over and now you're ready to go.
So first things first, if you want to go in a four-wheel drive, you've got to go in on this lever, and then if you want to lock the rear differential, it's the lever next to it. And then getting into low range, you use this lever right next to the shifter, push it all the way down, and you're good to go.
Yeah. By the way, we could have selected a front locking differential on this truck because Boyce Equipment built this truck for us.
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, you can get it. It was adding more and more money, so we don't have a front locking differential.
Just the rear, but hopefully that should be able to get us up a pretty hard line here on the Razor Rocks,
Yeah.
even with a bit of snow on the ground.
Yeah, and let's try it. I mean, nice and easy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna send it fast. I'm gonna take my time.
This truck doesn't go fast. So you could see how big the obstacle is and how big the truck is. So
I've driven up the Razor Rocks many, many times. I think this is going to be maybe the most memorable experience driving up it I've ever had. So I'm taking an unusually aggressive line. We're starting to tip a little bit, but the wheelbase on this truck is so long. We're really not getting pitched to the side too much. Feels like we're keeping pretty good traction. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. What?
I mean, you saw how big. I mean, I was standing in the bottom of it, and it was like to my shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, so not a lot of snow. If there was more snow, that would make it even more challenging.
Yeah.
But man, this truck, unsurprisingly.
Well, I guess we should try to keep going a little bit.
Yeah, let's keep doing it.
Right.
Typically, when we're reviewing something off-road and it has a 20-inch wheel, that's a little bit of a bummer for us because we like to have sidewall. But on this truck, a 20-inch wheel and sidewall are not mutually exclusive because this is a 46-inch Michelin tire. It's absolutely massive, so we're not going to be struggling for radius to crawl up rocks, but this tire is obviously not siped. It's not really designed for snow, so in the hard pack stuff, it may be challenged a little bit. And as far as ground clearance is concerned, we have effectively as much of it as we could ever need. It's more or less unlimited. this vehicle is so capable, but you're also so limited on where you can take it. It's hard to find obstacles that really push it to its limit. I have an idea of a place that we can take it in another video, but seeing it claw its way up our usual benchmark trail that we test everything on is impressive.
It is very impressive. And so far it's doing well, but deep snow seems to challenge it a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. And that's what's going to be interesting on this next hill, because we've slid backwards down this stretch of the trail
trucks before
many, many times. If we slide backwards all the way down the Lions, all the way down the hill, I'll let you make that call to Roman.
Okay, sounds good.
So, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm releasing the parking brake. I'm putting it into first. Do you think that's smart?
I think so.
Probably first.
But realistically, I think we've got a really good chance of getting all the way up this.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to select my locking differential.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We're going to need all the traction we can get. But these big 46-inch tires, they've got big lugs. So hopefully we can claw through the snow and find traction. But yeah, this seems to be what it struggles with the most.
Interesting.
You gonna try and get a run up on it?
Yeah, a little bit of a run.
Good luck. Oh, it sounds cool. Come on, General.
Come on, General! Ooh.
It's struggling a little bit.
There's not a lot of traction in the front.
Yeah. It's not surprising that gravity is this truck's enemy. You might be able to find a little traction to your left.
Okay, let me rock it a little bit more.
Nice. Nice, Andre. Oh, beautiful.
Woo! That's a challenge. A little bumpy. I'm doing it! Yes! As far as power is concerned, this truck was originally built for the military in 1991, and under the hood, or on the side panel here, I could see this engine. It's a 6.6 liter straight six turbo diesel. You can see the turbocharger on this side, and it's not mighty powerful. It wasn't meant for winning drag races. It was meant to go long ways, relatively efficiently, about 175 horsepower, but massive torque, right, Case?
Yeah, it's got plenty of torque to motivate this vehicle, and it is only, what, a 4-speed transmission?
A 4-speed Allison,
yeah,
automatic.
Which is cool. So
yeah,
it's not necessarily a highway cruiser, but here on the trail, we got low range, we'll be fine.
I'm sliding! I'm sliding!
It looks like fun.
I'm sliding! Don't be behind me!
You got a little dirt here if you steer left. You're doing a great job. Oh man.
I'm a little scared.
I don't blame you. The snow's not that deep, but it's hard packed.
Yeah. I don't know what I should do. I mean, I can take a small run up it.
Yeah, might as well give it a go. It's gonna be in third gear up this.
Oh, shoot! So I think the ticket has speed, a little bit of speed.
Yeah, whatever speed you can get, which on this is
not much.
Not much, yeah.
Oh.
Whew, good job. That was awesome. And as always, every time we're hitting the trail, we make sure to have with us onX Off-Road, because this system allows you to not only look at what trails are in your area and make sure that you're not going to get lost, but you could look at trail conditions, pictures of the trail, and find out all kinds of information, and even download offline maps so that you know where you're going, despite the fact that you might be out of service. And even though this is a trail that we run all the time, we still use onX Off-Road just to make sure that we've got all the information we need. All right, first time driving down the Razor Rocks. The air brakes are a little touchy. So,
a little passenger.
I'm gonna try and be as smooth as I can.
Yes. A little more passenger.
It's an interesting feeling, no doubt about that. Oh yeah. Oh. It was both weird and wonderful. I'm not having a bad day at the office, to be 100% honest with you. This is pretty cool. Nice. Easy enough. Now all I gotta do is just keep traction through this narrow bit as we cruise down the hill, and then I'm basically home free. Definitely, this truck has a sense of occasion to it. Feels like you're doing something pretty special. We get to drive this trail a lot, and it's always fun to get to go spend a work day driving a trail. But this is more fun than the majority, that's for sure.
Okay, so I gotta say, when we were speccing out this truck over a year ago, I was like, who needs a front locking differential? Because, you know, this truck has gigantic tires. We probably won't need it.
Yeah, today it would have been helpful, but we still got to where we were going thanks to your use of momentum.
In my right foot.
Is all it took eventually.
Yeah.
So yeah, it struggled a little bit with limited traction, which is fair, because like we said, it's very, very heavy. But when it comes to rock crawling, this is pretty unbelievable. So much tire, so much clearance.
Dude, when you were going over the Razor Rocks on the way up, you never spun a tire.
Yeah.
On the way down, I thought you're gonna get articulated and hang a tire in the air. No, it's just a monster.
So I've got a place in mind to do a bit more rock crawling with this vehicle while we've still got it. And that will be probably our next video with this vehicle, so stay tuned for that.
I can't wait.